Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Magic Awakened. Day by day, this game is looking better and better. We keep getting different trailers, previews, look at the game as this thing works, and it's looking really good. It's looking like a whole experience in that there's way more than storyline involved in this. We have some actually really good gameplay. So this is just us doing a tour of Hogwarts. So there's loads of other trailers out that show different parts of the game. They've been releasing these little trailers of different parts. So this is story mode, and look at it, it looks really good in terms of it's got this card-based Clash Royale kind of system, but it's really smart how they developed it. Like, you're using all the different types of spells that you would expect in the Wizarding world, but they're like really detailed as well. I think we use Relatio, and you got ropes coming around them. It's the enemies. It's really good. Here we're going into battle against some Slytherins, which the main Slytherin girl here looks like Penny. So I don't know how I feel about that. But look at this, we're like summoning things like a Monster Book of Monsters in the right there. That's really good quality. Here we have the Forbidden Forest, where we're venturing through it and coming into contact with things like acromantulas. The design on things is very different to what you might expect, but it does, we already seen that it has a very unique style. And look at it, summoning more little spiders. Wow, that's dangerous. We need to do something that has area effect. Otherwise, we're going to get nibbled. Oh, God. Quick, use something like that. Yes, like tactics. Whoa, did all of those? I think it looked like we used Relatio on all of them. So the strategy in this is pretty cool as well. As you see, you've got a combination of things that might do like single attack damage versus doing something that causes area of effect. And here we are venturing through the Forbidden Forest. Funnily enough, although the text is in Japanese, the speech within the game, so in the story mode there was like potions class, it's in English, and we're going to be getting into some questions that were answered by the developers, talking about, is this going to be coming outside of Japan? And the short answer is yes. We are going to be getting this for sure. So we have a card-based system where you can unlock cards, as we've seen using in battle mode, and it looks like you can level them up using some of your currency. But look, like everything's just really detailed. Whilst it does have a very unique art style, which I'm not fully sure whether I'm feeling, you can't complain about the detail of this. It's really good. See, we're loving the coins that we have, galleons. Yeah, I'm really loving the quality of this game. It looks brilliant. So let's go to the Wizard community. Below is a Q&A answered by NetEase, the development team in China, not Japan. Did I say Japanese? Oh, I said Japanese. It's Chinese. Many of the questions are related to the first iOS beta test that took place at the end of 2019. I'd like to say this opportunity to wish everyone in China a happy Lunar Year, and I hope everyone is safe. And they've added in a picture here with a Zuwu which we'll have seen in Crimes of Grindelwald, and we've got the little same thing as Newt to try and entice it. And we've got a little Niffler in the bottom left corner, just fat and coins. So some of these questions are really important to knowing when the Android version will be tested. Some of this also their responses. English doesn't seem to be great in some of the comments after, but hey, when the Android version will be tested, the development and adaptation of the content is underway. Based on feedback from the last test, there's a lot of optimization work that needs to be done. Players will have a lot more content available in the next test. Will there be more stores in Diagon Alley? Yes, the first test only the clothing and one store were available, but there will be many stores in the future, so stay tuned. I'm a casual player who likes the storyline. Are there more game modes than PvP? We will have more PvP and PvE game modes in the future so that everyone can enjoy the experience of living at Hogwarts. Many cards are too strong or too weak. Can we see changes more quickly in the future? The game's balance is being adjusted according to the feedback and test data. The team will actively and continuously focus on the game balance. In the future, will the storyline, visuals, and bedrooms be based on the house choosing of the player? To better restore the different images of each house, the visuals, bedrooms, living room, among other places and characteristics, will be adjusted to represent each house visually. The story is very long and dense. Will we have a button to skip? The experience has been optimized for story mode, allowing the player to choose the depth of the story experience as much as possible. Okay, so for those who don't want to engage in the story mode, but more want to engage in the gameplay, get involved in the gameplay, that'll be maybe some changes for those people. So it looks like this is already in alpha testing, which as far as I was sure it was, and that beta testing was coming next, which means you could probably access it if you can access Chinese iOS, which I know I can and have done before. I wonder if I could still do it. Might have to look into that. Can there be a house bonus system like the House Cup? The House Cup is certainly an essential celebration for Hogwarts. This is in the research and development phase. Please wait. Can I choose my roommate? According to Hogwarts School, only wizards of the same sex can live in the same dorm. Subject to the conditions above, players are free to choose their same-sex roommates with the same house. Character customization seems very limited. Will we have more cosmetics in the future? Of course, in addition to visuals for characters, we'll have more dances and emotes, visuals for bedrooms, and possibly even pets. The class mode seems limited. Are there more classes available? Yes, there will be more magic classes open in the future. They will also participate in the visually richer classroom. Please look forward to it. The small-scale iOS technical test is now over. The NetEase development team will continue to improve gaming experience based on feedback. So that's now over, and people have asked in the comments section below. This is where it's kind of most of the important information comes from. Thinking about, there we go. Will it be released worldwide? Yes, it will. Or just yes, will. We too. I can't wait to see more of story mode. We do. Will the storyline cover all 7 years? It takes place after the Battle of Hogwarts and will be based on a new cast of characters. So, global launch. Looks like it's potential that they are definitely thinking about doing. Worldwide release. And here's the thing. Because this testing is happening in China, cost of that is mean we don't get to play. We don't get the early access to the game. But it does mean that when we do get it, it's going to be a far more polished game than it would be with most games do release a game in alpha. They release it more often than not now in beta, and then when they do come to release, they are not fully polished games. As we see in Hogwarts Mystery, it's taken like 2 years for us to get Quidditch. And that's the best way to play a game, because to keep people engaged is, the evidence is there's a psychological study done where people viewed satisfaction, this is in a workplace, but I think it's still relevant, is how they maintained work satisfaction. And one of the biggest things that contributed to that was just regular change. It didn't matter what type of change it was. There was a vending machine in the workplace, whether it was increasing better heating. These changes, just as the regular, they maintain satisfaction. And I think it's very true with games. We get a regular update on Hogwarts Mystery, where it's the thing, if we got the full game at launch, what would we have been doing for the last 2 years? So we do get a more polished game, and where updates, when we do get it, will be, even better potentially than they would if we started playing it in beta test. But I will look into that, seeing if I can get into the beta test. Okay, no, so it was beta. It was in beta. Yeah, because the first iOS beta test took place at the end of 2019. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll have a look at soon what their plans are next when the release date is. But I'll keep you up to date with all the information on this. So if you do want to keep up to date, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to see when those videos come out. If you've enjoyed this and found it helpful, please leave a like on the video. Apart from that, that's all for this one, and I shall see you guys soon.